Yep. Well, it's only Army, but it's been a pretty decent game so far. Yeah, like his backups are better than my starters, bro. Yeah, you just talk on the phone in the chat. Oh shit. I only got 9 minutes left. Then the 2-star will advance. If I house this kick, this motherfucker gonna get player of the week. Nope, nope, that guy's fast. Congratulations, 36. Bitch ass. Nice catch. Terrible throw, but good catch.
Stress, pressure, expectations, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Shouldn't have turboed that. Probably could have walked it in.
And the Trojans ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Tight. I should have went to the halfback, man. Whatever.
From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Bitch, he was wide open.
Really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Russell. Moving away from pressure. On the run, fires downfield. He's open on the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
Fucker, he should have pushed him over more.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10.
Run, Turbo.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's talk about Alabama. They start the season as the #1 team in the country. You want to talk about having a bullseye on your back from day one.
Yeah, bullseye, but that also means you're really, really talented, and you're thought highly of. So this roster, it doesn't take a backseat to anybody in the country. Starting the year #1.
Now the record's like 900 fucking passing yards. I don't have to worry about breaking it.
Take step 1 today.
And that's the job of the coaches, I think, is to deliver the message to your team. You've got to prove it. You haven't played anybody.
You open the door for everybody to throw crazy yards now.
So here's your opportunity. A lot of fans watching. A lot of people excited to see just how good you really are.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. On the gun, wants to pass.
I still can't believe I lost to Coastal Carolina, dude.
The defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the run, it's Brake. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead, but how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these 2 top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like,
do I not have fucking Tupac on, dude? I could have swore I turned that shit on.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
I guess I did not turn that on. Jeez. No wonder this game's been taking so fucking long.
Everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup.
Oh, catch the ball, bro. I didn't catch the fucking thing.
As this game goes on.
Jeez.
That's caught. It's Avery. At the 45 on its way. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Dang.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might.
That didn't take too long, actually. 41 fucking minutes. That's actually my shortest fucking game so far.
Back to pass. It's complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's
Two-star.
got
Hey, I got a commit, baby. Three-star
Nice
corner.
job by the
Ooh, I got
receiver
another
there, running the
commit. A
drag route
quarterback.
against zone coverage, finding the
Let's
soft spot,
go.
making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He
Let's
turns it
go.
upfield and he
We
moves
got
the
ours,
sticks.
baby.
The Trojans are marching down the field. To the air on first
Oh,
down.
no. I got a
Pocket
bye
breaking
week
down.
this week.
Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there
Boo.
thanks to this senior defender. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC.
Yeah, I'm
Everybody
doing mine
uses
right
some
now
words
in
to
the
varying degrees.
in the
Sometimes you
fucking
just fill the exact right
in the
hole that you
two-star right
want.
now, and then I'm
And
gonna
this
go
team,
do
as
the
they started
three-star.
the season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to
Oh, that
throw
was
into very
beautiful.
small windows under duress.
Damn, that fucking boosted this dude up, dude. Yeah, that was a nice win.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Alabama needs just a few inches here on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Russell. It's complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45.
All right.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing
All
the
right,
go
let's
route
get
to one of the
this
fastest players in
going.
all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Avery. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And I'll tell you what, I like this defense's game plan right here. Drop back. Make sure I got the sticks covered. If they want to throw it below the sticks, I'm going to come up and tackle you and make sure I get you to 4th down.
The Trojans looking to convert on 4th down. Makes the grab. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Here comes the heat. Working that left side now. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
El Diablo.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. To the air, it's Russell. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get his 1st down for his offense. This defense...
He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Alabama!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the 1st down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Good job early.
2 stars advanced, Puga.
For a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I'm doing that right now, yeah.
Just a simple power play.
Going right down the list, dropping off all these fancy scholarships to all these plays.
Gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, USC! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes that Alabama offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to.
There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality.
Boy, I might have found me a fucking new quarterback.
Year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge.
Kid got 96 fucking throw power. And he fast.
Yeah, but somebody else already offer him?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
You can stay off there, boy.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Ooh, bitch.
Between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Found the 4-star Jim White out.
Unloads it left. He makes a catch.
What's that?
What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
That's a real good-looking throw. And I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Floating away. And into the end zone. Touchdown tie. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Damn.
That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot.
All right, 3-star's about to advance.
To defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious.
3-star has advanced.
What you want a defense to do, there's no stopping that guy.
And guys, USC has the ball back
Got
and
a
sending the offense
bye.
onto the field.
Everybody's got a
These two
bye.
defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
In the 3-star, yeah.
Heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense
Yeah,
gotta do
you
to
got to
get
finish up your recruiting
I
again.
tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got
Yeah,
no momentum,
dog,
you
yeah.
got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play, they took a sack. This one, they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Quarterback just couldn't quite find the range on the last play. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets a block. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
I've been here this whole time.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Bringing it back.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making that catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final two. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got a man. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play. Just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball, because they're stat patters. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
And the Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. Bust through behind his pad. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his...
He lets one fly deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll try to slam it in. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. One more snap coming before halftime. Leaves it with the back. And they'll just play it safe with the run. Right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Throwing on the run. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that 4th down stop kept them from getting anything on the board. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
The Crimson Tide need just a few inches here on 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Wants to throw. It's Russell. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Scott. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Reads it, fires complete. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success.
Turning it on. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Little touch pass to the receiver. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He leaves it with his back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've been treated to an aerial
you
show
playing the game?
by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
You.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
I just hear like a bunch of buttons smashing.
The pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
Somebody.
Get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most late in the ballgame? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
Running back searching for a hole. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Bringing the heat. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And it's right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Motion from the back. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you're going to start taking some chances.
On the hard tail,
run blitz.
like if I have an A+ and an A and an F, is that still good?
And they guess right. Big play for this
yeah, I think it should still be fine.
To throw, it's Russell.
Because I have to get the ones that have check marks, right?
Yeah, yeah, as long as they're
Out across the 40
check mark,
and
so.
forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
Because there's just one that gives me
that
like
this defense has to find a way to get off the
and a
field
B,
and get
but
the
he doesn't
football
care
back
about
at
the
this
last
juncture
one.
of the
There's
game,
like an
trailing
X.
late if they're going to win.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
They have to be on the check marks, right?
Yeah, it has to be. It has to have a check mark. If it doesn't have a check mark, then you don't want to. That's not it.
So there's an A plus, and an F. So that's good.
It puts the defense in such a difficult
As long as the average is a B, if you put all of them together and it's a B, it's good.
Everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses
I mean,
love
just
to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get
just yourself. You just do the math yourself.
How it's A? It's like with A. What's
working well behind the sticks on second down.
Hold on.
The offense will have to use its first time out
If you
of the
do
half.
both, if there's one guy that explained it. How did he explain it?
Behind the chains now.
Fuck, I forgot how he did
good,
it.
right? Because it's an A plus. The other one's an A, but the last one's an F.
Gonna run it. It's Scott. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last two plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, David.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Quarterback adapted. Hard running there. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on third down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble.
Oh, you already played?
He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down.
They sliced you up?
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Quickly complete.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line
they tore your ass apart.
The field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Back to pass. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive.
Because I'm trying to close out on these fucking
like right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space. And that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They're all top 5.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Just
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played.
But I can't even fucking pitch this guy. All this shit's like
punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Why, where's
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
What country?
You're a bitch. Minus.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals. Trying to beat the D deep.
This is a 10.
Makes a catch at the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Under fire. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. He's got it.
Yep.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I'm not looking forward to fucking any snow
Sprinting to the
games.
line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
On Madden, you couldn't see shit.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Let's go to
Can I
the
just play
studio
good
now and check in with
defense?
Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Runs through a tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. There's the pressure.
We're going to bullshit.
Anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. That one will be incomplete, and we're down to 10 seconds.
What was that?
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Ball is incomplete, falls to the turf, and that's going to do it, and it went right down to the final play. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that, every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late.
And I'm about to watch the Longhorns, baby. What channel is it on? ABC?
I'm fucking confused, bro. So like, sometimes they'll get like a green like diamond, right? But
Yeah,
on some of these dudes, it'll pop up green, but then there's like an X. What does that
no,
mean? Yeah.
that's red.
So they're gonna be worse.
Yeah. So they're a 3, they're really a 2.
So get away from those guys. Yeah. Confusedness.
Yeah, you don't want to recruit those guys because they're not going to develop that well.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if it's like a 5-star, you could probably just go ahead and, yeah.